Hey Siri, change left light to 25%.
Okay, I set the left light to 25%.
Hey Siri, change both lights to green 100%.
Some of your devices failed to respond.
That was just a preview of today's episode of unboxing the Philips Hue Play Starter Set, setting up the HomeKit and Apple Watch setup. Hi, welcome to another episode of The Wong Reviewer. My name is Will, and today we're going to talk about the Philips Hue Play Starter Set, which contains 2 LED lights and a wireless bridge that connects to your router, so you can control the light temperature as well as the intensity of your 2 LED lights remotely. One of the main reasons why, well, 2 main reasons why I got the LED play lights was to improve the lighting of the talking head videos. Right now I have a Godox 260 shining on me. Now, as soon as I turn on the LED lights, you'll see how it improves the lighting. So I turned it on. As you can see, it has improved the lighting. There's more light on my face, so I'm not kind of in the dark. The second reason why I got the lights was to create the ambiance light in the background as I do product shots. It's a bit more interesting that way, instead of just showing a blank white wall. I'm going to leave the timelines right here of the different parts of the video in terms of unboxing, how I set it up to my phone, how I set it up on the Apple Watch, and some of the voice commands that I've tried out as well. If this is a video that's helpful to you, and as you watch it and you like it, please consider liking the video and subscribe to my channel for future episodes and updates that's similar to this content. So thank you, and let's get to the unboxing. Here is the Philips Hue Play Starter Set. It comes with the bridge and 2 lights. The bridge is connected to your router. This will allow you to control the light, the timing, the color temperature of the light. And it says here you can synchronize your light with games. On the back, kind of gives you a demo of, you can put it behind your TV to give some ambience, create the perfect ambience for your movie nights, and then gives you a preview of your app as well. All right, let's open it up. When it open up, the instructions are right on top of the lid. Do more with your Philips Hue lights and enhance your entertainment experience with light. It's nice that they print instructions right on the lid. Set up your hardware, install the Hue sync, and then enjoy your TV. Some instruction booklets, which I should probably read. Comes with the 2 light bars. Now that I've taken everything out, this is what's in the box. The 2 LED light strips, 2 mounting brackets to go on back of a TV, like this, and then 2 vertical stands. It gets mounted like this. Here's the AC adapter with the North American plug. And get this set up. Click, and it's ready. This AC adapter has 3 plugs. I think this is great. That means you don't have to have 3 separate plugs for 3 different lights. 3 lights go into 1 AC adapter, saving you a plug. It comes with 2 adhesive pads that sticks on the back of the mounts. And then 2 screws and an Allen key, which screws the vertical mounts to the LED light. I am going to do my setup on a vertical mount. So I take the screw. You see there's a screw here. There you go. Take this, plug it in, plug it in, Whew. Those things are bright as soon as you plug it in. Now let's set it up on our Apple phone. I'm running the latest version of iOS, and the app is called Philips Hue. Once you download it, it's gonna, when you first open it up, it's gonna be searching for the bridge. As long as it's on the same Wi-Fi network, it will find it. Here's a tip for you. When you first set this up, stand close to the wireless bridge that's connected to your router, so you're prepared to hit the button on top of the bridge. It's going to ask you to do a firmware update, and yes, you should absolutely always do the latest firmware update to make sure you get the latest functionality on your tool. Next is the Help Us Improve screen to send data to them. I try to disable it and move on, but you can't. Looks like you have to accept it. Next one is the HomeKit setup, and I set this up using our iCloud account. Now it's connected. Now it's going to pair the bridge to your HomeKit account. And what you do is you go to your bridge, flip it over to the bottom. There's an 8-digit number that is scanned. As you can see from the video, it automatically scans the number and then connects to that wireless bridge, which is kind of neat. And now my HomeKit is set up. Here I'm creating a room for my 2 lights to be part of. So the 2 lights are located in my office, so I just created a group called Office, where the Hue Play 1, Hue Play 2 lights will be part of. Once it's all set up, you get a congratulatory message saying it's all set and ready. Next, I'm going to click on the settings screen. I want to make sure I do all the firmware updates to the lights. Now it's checking for updates, and sure enough, my Hue Play 1, or the lights itself, LED light bars, have to be updated. A tip, make sure you have the light plugged in and it's on for it to receive the download and install the firmware update. The software update screen does tell you it may take up to an hour to download the firmware and install it on the LED lights. I can confirm it does actually take a full hour or a little bit more to actually download and install it. So for the sake of speeding up the video, I'm just going to quickly cut to the scene where both lights have been updated. Now, both lights, firmware, and the bridge have been updated. Back in the software tab of the app, the Philips Hue, Hue Play 1, Hue Play 2, the individual lights, all the firmware has been updated now. It tells you when it was done. I'm going to close out the app. Now what I want to do is name each individual light. So by default, each light color is kind of this white color, and they're named Hue Play 1, Hue Play 2. I want to change the light so I know which light is which, and so I can adjust the color. This is especially helpful when I start using Siri and asking it to change the colors. Let's go back to the home page, select light setup. I'm going to click Hue Play 1. I have no idea which one's which right now. As soon as I click Hue Play 1, the light that it's attached to will flash. Since this light is on the left, I'm going to do left light. Hit return and I go back. It's been renamed left light. So if I hit Hue Play 2, the right light should be flashing. Okay, you can see that flashed. Oops. Right light. Return. Now you can see it has left light and right light, which I renamed them. I'm going to go back to the home page. I'm going to click on the home button. When I click on the home page, it's going to display all the different lights I have set up on the Philips Hue bridge. Currently, I only have the 2 play lights attached and it's grouped under Office. The color here represents what color the lights are right now, which is this yellow-white tone. This switch here, I can toggle the lights on and off and on. And the slider bar underneath represents the intensity of the light, or brightness of the light. So do it to 63%. For me to control each individual light, I click on the Office. It's going to give me a color wheel with the different colors I have on there. If you can see, there are the two light bulbs, or the two lights I have associated, grouped into the Office. And I can change. So right now, if I select, it tells me it's the right light. I can change the color, so I'm going to change it to like a purple. Again, I can change the intensity from the slider. I can choose the palette. It gives me the different settings, or the different scenes that you can have. I'm going to go back to color. I'm going to choose this one, which is now my left light. I'm going to change it to a green. Maybe I'll bump the intensity up. And that's how you adjust each individual light. If I go back to Office, you can see the color has changed, just showing it's a purple and green light that's attached to the lights. And then again, you can adjust the intensity of both at the exact same time. Now if I turn this off and turn it back on, the great thing is it remembers the last setting, so you don't have to continually adjust it. If I'm happy with the green and purple, then it'll remain green and purple until I manually adjust it. So that's the overview of how you would adjust the lights. Now I'm going to create a widget for my Apple Watch. I'm going to click on the settings, which I'm already at. Widgets in Apple Watch. I'm going to click this. Click Create Widget. Widget 1. So each action, whether it's turning it on, is its own widget. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to rename this to Office. I am going to rename this to Office Light On. Office Light Bright. I'm going to change the icon to try to go with that. What to control? I'm going to choose a specific room. I'm going to choose my office. Click Done. Go back. And this is important. So right now when I choose Office, if I click on this, it's going to show bright. What that means is this widget will only put the light to the white light and to the max brightness. So I'm going to hit Save. I'm going to create another widget for my office again, but I'm going to change this one to last setting. I'm going to just change it to office last. What to control? Rooms. I'm going to say the office again. Hit Done. I'll change the icon again. So I'm not going to do a widget this time. Hit Save. So now I'm going to click on Office Last. I'm going to change the action to last on state, which means whatever colors I had previously, it's going to light on. So instead of it being super bright, which it is now, whatever, if I yellow or purple or green or purple, is going to show what it was before. So I'm going to hit save. So now I have created two widgets. One is Office Light Bright and then Office Last, which just means the last state of the lights that we're in. I'll click back. I'm going to wait for it to upload onto my Apple Watch. Hey Siri, change left light to red.
Red coming right up.
Hey Siri, change right light to yellow.
Okay, yellow it is.
Hey Siri, change right light to 50%.
Okay, I set the right light to 50%.
Hey Siri, change left light to 25%.
Okay, I set the left light to 25%.
Hey Siri, change both lights to green 100%.
Some of your devices failed to respond.
Hey Siri, change lights to green.
Green coming right up.
Hey Siri, change both lights to 100%.
Okay, I set both of the lights to 100%.
Hey Siri, change left light to red, change right leg to blue.
I'm not sure what you mean. Could you rephrase that?
Hey Siri, change left light to blue, change right light to red.
Red coming right up.
Hey Siri, change both lights to red.
Okay, turning things red.
Hey Siri, turn off lights.
Okay, the lights are off.
I want to get my final thoughts on the Philips Hue Playlight, but before I do, let's turn them on. Hey Siri, turn on office lights.
Okay, the lights are off.
Much better. My final thoughts for my purposes in terms of using the lights for my YouTube channel and for talking head videos and product reviews, it has been very beneficial. It helped me increase my efficiency in terms of the workflow in filming. I think it does add some additional production value as well. So for my purposes, it's great. And as you can see, some of the Siri commands is, as long as you give one command at a time, it works fine. If you give two commands, like turning it on and telling the brightness, that's where it gets confused and doesn't know what to do. So for my purposes and having LED lights, being able to position them in different places, changing different colors for different ambience and backgrounds as I shoot videos has been very helpful. And from my perspective and my need, I think it works great and I would highly recommend it. I like the fact that I don't have to permanently mount them and they are quite easy to move around. Thanks again for watching this video. If you like this content, please hit the thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel below. Thank you and have a great day.